Vice admiral is a senior naval flag officer rank, equivalent to lieutenant general and air marshal. A vice admiral is typically senior to a rear admiral and junior to an admiral. In many navies, vice admiral is a 3-star rank with a NATO code of 8, although in some navies like the French Navy it is an of 7 rank. The of 8 code corresponding to the 4-star rank of squadron vice admiral. Rank insignia. The rank insignia for a vice admiral often involves 3 stars, but this is not always the case. In the Navy of Iraq, vice admiral insignia involves 1 star. In the navies of Azerbaijan, Bangladesh, China, Cuba, Iran, Mexico, North Korea, and Russia, vice admiral insignia involves 2 stars. And in the Navy of Turkey, vice admiral insignia involves 4 stars. Gallery. Royal Australian Navy Shoulder Board, Royal Canadian Navy Shoulder Board, Croatian Navy, Egyptian Shoulder Board, Pennant of a French Vice Admiral, French Shoulder Insignia, Vice Admiral of the Indian Navy, Kaisho, Polish Navy Wyższy Admiral Shoulder Insignia, Romanian Tunic Shoulder Board of a Vice Admiral, Vice Almirant of the Spanish Navy, Swedish Navy Sleeve Insignia, UK Royal Navy, Royal Canadian Navy, Royal Australian Navy, Royal New Zealand Navy and Royal Norwegian Navy Sleeve Insignia, UK Royal Navy Shoulder Board, US Navy, US Coast Guard, Ukrainian Navy, Vietnam People's Navy, Russian Navy, Islamic Republic of Iran Navy, Imperial Iranian Navy, Australia. In the Royal Australian Navy, the rank of Vice Admiral is held by the Chief of Navy and, when the positions are held by Navy officers, by the Vice Chief of the Defence Force, the Chief of Joint Operations, and, or the Chief of Capability Development Group. Vice Admiral is the equivalent of Air Marshal in the Royal Australian Air Force and Lieutenant General in the Australian Army. Canada. In the Royal Canadian Navy, the rank of Vice Admiral is equivalent to Lieutenant General of the Canadian Army and Royal Canadian Air Force. A Vice Admiral is a flag officer, the naval equivalent of a general officer. A Vice Admiral is senior to a Rear Admiral and Major General, and junior to an Admiral and General. The rank insignia of a Canadian Vice Admiral is as follows. On the navy blue mess dress jacket and the navy blue service dress tunic, the cuff insignia is 1 wide gold braid below 2 standard size gold braids. The superior one includes the executive curl. On tropical white mess dress and tropical white service dress tunic, 3 silver maple leaves beneath silver crossed sword and baton, all surmounted by a street Edward's crown located on gold shoulder boards. 2 rows of gold oak leaves are located on the black visor of the white service cap. From 1968 to June 2010, the navy blue service dress tunic featured only a wide gold braid around the cuff with 3 gold maple leaves beneath cross sword and baton, all surmounted by a street Edward's crown located on cloth shoulder straps. Vice Admirals are addressed by rank and name, thereafter by subordinates as Sir or Ma'am. Vice Admirals are normally entitled to a staff car. The car will normally bear a flag, dark blue with 3 gold maple leaves arranged 1/2. A Vice Admiral generally holds only the most senior command or administrative appointments, barring only Chief of Defence Staff, which is held by a full admiral or general. Appointments held by vice admirals may include Vice Chief of Defence Staff, Deputy Chief of Defence Staff, Commander of an Operational Command, Commander of the Royal Canadian Navy, Assistant Deputy Minister of Defence in various capacities, Commander of or representative to a multinational force, alliance, or treaty organisation. Charles, Prince of Wales holds the honorary rank of Vice Admiral in the Royal Canadian Navy. France. In France, Vice Admiral is the most senior of the ranks in the French Navy. Higher ranks, Vice Admiral d'Escadre and Amiral, are permanent functions. style and position given to a vice-admiral ranking officer. The vice-admiral rank used to be an of 8 rank in NATO charts, but nowadays, it is more an of 7 rank. The rank of vice-admiral d'escadre equals a NATO of 8 rank. In the ancient regime navy, between 1669 and 1791, the office of Vice-Admiral of France was the highest rank, the supreme office of Admiral of France being purely ceremonial. Distinct officers were, 1669 to 1791 Vice-Admiral of the West, 1669 to 1791 Vice-Admiral of the East, 1778 to 1791 Vice-Admiral of the Asian and American Seas, 1784 to 1788 Vice-Admiral of the Indian Seas. Germany. Vice-Admiral is an of 8 3-star rank equivalent to the German Heer and Luftwaffe rank of Generalleutnant. India. In India, Vice-Admiral is a 3-star admiral. Italy. In Italy, the equivalent to Vice-Admiral is the Ammiraglio di Squadra. Philippines. In the Philippines, the rank Vice-Admiral is the highest-ranking official of the Philippine Navy. He is recognized as the flag officer in charge of the Navy. The rank Vice-Admiral in the Philippines has the same ranking in the U.S. Navy. United Kingdom. In the Royal Navy, the rank of Vice-Admiral should be distinguished from the office of Vice-Admiral of the United Kingdom, which is an admiralty position usually held by a retired, full admiral, and that of Vice-Admiral of the Coast, a now obsolete office dealing with naval administration in each of the maritime counties. History. United States. Vietnam. In Vietnam, the equivalent to Vice-Admiral is the Pho Du DC.